What's going on, fellas? I'm going to show you guys what I did to fix my World Legal version CZ. What I did to remove the welded screw or bolt, whatever you want to call it. So, first thing is remove your safety levers. I'm gonna do that. Okay. There's one. This one still has Loctite. I haven't cleaned it, so. And I don't know what size wrenches these are, so just try it till you get it. So there's one. There goes the other one. This comes out. Okay. And then take off the ejector, which is a pain in the ass because it's long. Very long, super long. Okay, so that's what that looks like right there. It's got threads on the end, the head, I would say. So when you take this out, be careful. There's a spring in there, and it might pop out. So. Just like this, don't lose your spring. Little baby spring. Okay. All right. So if you have the world class or the world legal version or whatever, instead of seeing this bolt, the end of the bolt, you're gonna see threads, right? So instead of seeing that, you're gonna see this. It's got some kind of bushing, and then it is welded. Okay, so this is keeping you from turning this screw out, obviously, right? So what's going to happen is you're going to be like me, you're not going to know, and then all you're going to do is strip it, and then you're going to grab pliers, and you're going to break the head, right? Okay, so let's pretend you did that, you know? So you can't get it off, you strip it. So what you got to do, actually, is purposely break the head off of this, okay? So it's not going to take much, man. These bolts are weak as hell. So you're going to grab some pliers, give it a turn till you break it, okay? You're not going to damage anything. It's going to break with like 10 pounds of force, if that, you know, like, you know, imagine torquing your lug nuts. That's 100 pounds. You're using 10 pounds for this, so it ain't going to be much, right? So once you do that, you're going to break the head off, okay? So let's pretend that you broke the head off. Bear with me here because, okay. So, let me show you what yours would look like. Give this a couple twists. And of course, this is a pain to do because it's just the way it works. Okay, so you know, I'm not going to throw this thing all the way in. So this would be all the way at the bottom, and you would have some thread sticking out here. Okay, so this is what you would have. This is what you would see. All right, thread to here. There is nothing keeping this held in besides your safety bar, the lever that goes, you know, the pin that goes through here. So what you do is once you break the head off, take your safety out, take your ejector out, grab something like this, you know. All you gotta do is this. And then this should wiggle out, okay? So what you're doing, there is no threads along the lower. There is only threads on the trigger pack itself. So you do this. You know, do that a couple of times. It's going to loosen up, and then you can take this out. And then you're going to be left with this, okay? There's only threads in here. This is like 16, you know, this is sheet metal. It's just stamped. It's not very thick, so there's not very much threads. Turn it so you can get this out. You're going to thread it all the way out. So once you thread it out, it's going to fall off, okay? So now you have removed the bushing that is holding, that is keeping you from removing this from your lower, okay? So right here would be a little bit more, and then the head where you would turn it. So you would insert, you know, this is, if this wasn't broken, you would have the head over here for the hex, right? And then, so what, this is a regular screw. What they did is they put this bushing on the top and they just welded it. So you can't take the trigger pack out. So once you do that, get yourself a new screw and you are back in business, because you no longer have that bushing that is keeping you from removing it, okay? So you can find, I don't really know what the thread pitch is. I'm sure there's places you can buy this, like HB Industries or something, or just go to Home Depot or Lowe's, and I can almost guarantee you they're gonna have it. So once you get your screw, put it back in. Just repeat, you know, what we just did. Just do it backwards. And then this is always the tricky part. This is a pain. Getting this thing to sit in here. There's a certain way it goes in. This little bar right here. Had some trouble last time. This is a pain to dig. Okay, so you see what you gotta do here. I think you have to lift this up, and there it goes. And there it just went back out. Okay, so there's it only goes in one way, and that's the way. So we're gonna put the safety lever back on it, like that. Line up the hole. Okay. So once we line up the hole, we're gonna grab the set screw. Okay. Line it all up. Sorry guys, this is a lot easier when 20 people aren't watching, because that's how many people watch my videos. Okay, so that one's in. I have a safety delete on this one because I suck. I'm lefty. It bugs me. Set screw. And just confirm it works. And actually, can't confirm it works till the set screw's in, so we'll set screw all the way in till it bottoms out. Bottomed out. Works. Okay. Now, I mean, you guys aren't retarded. We're just putting it back the way it was and losing springs. closing springs, then finding springs. Okay, so there it is. Line that hole, put your weird looking screw back in. This should be able to toggle like that. And don't thread that in too much. It should be pretty much a little bit past flush. Okay, so a little function check real quick. Safety, nothing. There you go. Okay, so that's how you fix that screw. Break the head off, wiggle the trigger pack out, replace screw, ta-da. You don't have to wait for CZ to manufacture lowers and import them and send them to you. Or you can just do that. You know, I couldn't wait, and you know, it's pretty easy. I had already broke it, so I might as well do it. If anybody has a question, just let me know. Later.